YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we got a video by penguinz0. He's reacting to Dandadan. He's asking, is this the best anime of the year? So let's just check out this video by penguinz0. Let's see what he has on his reaction. And of course, guys, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think of the video. And of course, let's just jump in.
Yeah, I definitely think it's anime of the year.
Yeah.
Dandadan is a show that really came out of nowhere for me. Never
Same.
even heard a whisper about this manga before, but then
Same.
once episode 1 of the anime hit, everyone
was
screamed its
talking
name
about
from the
it.
rooftops. I also thought it was Dandadan until 3 minutes ago when I decided to look it up because last time I mispronounced something. That's the entire comment section is just how much of a fucking Neanderthal I was for getting the pronunciation.
Bro, that time, the pronunciation is in Japanese. Like, we speak English, goddamn. I don't know why people always are so obsessed with making sure that you say the anime correctly. Trust me, I've been a victim to that as well. But yeah, Dandadan is really a great anime, no cap.
Pronunciation is something wrong, so I wasn't making this mistake again, especially not when it came to something as sacred as anime.
Bro.
I probably would have been thrown to the guillotine and had my soul exterminated like the Emperor did to Horus at the end of the heresy.
Yep.
And I wasn't going to take that chance. So I have confirmed that it is Dandadan, and I am also confirming that it is anime of the year. When this show dropped, my whole chat was telling me about it, saying I need to watch it, and then every single week from that point forward, they'd always ask me if I'd watch the new episode, and if I had, what did I think of it? I haven't seen this level of hype around a new anime since Chainsaw Man, and I think the show lives up to the hype. I wasn't disappointed or let.
To be honest, for me, I would say it's up there, of course, with one of the animes of the year. I think anime of the year for me, of course, it's Frieren. Okay, Dandadan, I don't know, it's between Frieren or Dandadan. Windbreaker is also up there. Wistoria, Kaiju number 8 for me. But yeah, it's up there, you know, like it's up there. It's really a really unique take on an anime. I really appreciate.
Not that I really could have been. I had no expectations because just like the top shelf in my kitchen, I had no fucking idea this existed. So I was just pleasantly surprised at how good it is.
Same.
And on paper, it's not the kind of show I like, because I have been a very outspoken Scrooge when it comes to slice of life. Really bored by it. I don't like slice of life. I can count on one hand the amount of slice of life anime I've ever even moderately enjoyed.
Okay, so for me, it's kind of opposite. I'm more of a slice of life romance type of person. Or if there's no romance, I like slice of life. I really like slice of life. That's one of my favorite genres when it comes to anime. You know, I feel like I like something that's a bit slower paced, a bit interesting. I wouldn't say Dandadan is particularly a slice of life. It falls into one of those categories. It's mostly a shonen because there is an objective. I don't know. It's a weird romance shonen type of anime. It's a different type. I like it a lot though, you know.
Enjoyed. And now I'm going to have to add a new finger to that hand, because I do like this one, and it does have slice of life elements, but it's not putting all of its eggs into that basket.
It's not.
It has a lot of action, which is animated beautifully. The animation in this show is spectacular.
Top tier.
Also has by far the best opening in recent memory. Since
What Creepy Nuts did with the anime opening, dude, the Dandadan Dandadan Dandadan, that shit is crazy. I really appreciate that song. It's one of those where it's unique. It has that anime flair in towards it. And yeah, the animation style, everything is just unique. Top tier anime across the board.
Probably Vinland Saga Season 1. So yeah, the action is really good. It's beautiful, it's fluid, it's fast, it's chaotic. I was really surprised with how high quality the animation was for this show. Basic concept of this show is that it revolves around aliens and ghosts. Two things I fucking love. I'm obsessed with aliens, and every new alien update that hits the planet, me and my dad talk about it and argue about it daily, and I fucking love ghosts. I hunt those bitches. I've gone on 4 different ghost missions to try and prove their existence, even though I myself don't believe in them even a little bit, just for the sake of seeing if maybe I'm wrong and ghosts are real. So I love aliens and ghosts, and they combine both of these into a really beautiful stew. And our main characters are discovering they have powers. One gets psychic powers. The other gets a spirit possession power, where Okarun, that's his name, gets possessed by a spirit called Turbo Granny, who bites his wiener, steals his cock, and then it ends up through a large series of
Yeah, explaining the anime sounds major weird. Dandadan, honestly, like I would say it's one of those animes where you should just watch it. Don't think about it, cause trust me. Also, me, like if somebody had to explain this to me, I'd be like, "What the freak? He gets possessed by a granny biting his cock and what?" But it is funnier than you think it is. The nice thing about this anime is that, you know, with an anime, you're supposed to feel all emotions. You're supposed to feel happy, laughing, anger, and you're supposed to, if an anime can capture your sadness, like where it makes you feel each and every single emotion, this is what Dandadan does. Not many animes do that. Some animes, we take them as jokes, you know, whereas this one is really pure. I feel like it's on Rick and Morty level type of entertainment. Like I would compare it to like a Rick and Morty, no cap.
Granting him the ability to call upon her really impressive power. So the action's really cool. Like these elements themselves aren't anything super new, except for of course the possession via cock. I haven't seen that before, but maybe I just haven't watched enough anime. But everything that it has, aliens, ghosts, psychic powers, that's
cool.
Nothing new.
Yeah.
But what the show does is it combines all of these elements so well. Like it is wacky, it's self-aware, and it is first and foremost just fun. It's also really good at delivering emotional beats when appropriate. There's an episode in here that I don't want to spoil.
Episode 7.
Probably one of the more emotional episodes of anime I've seen all year.
Yeah, it's episode
just
7.
One episode, and it was able to convey so much. They do such.
They imagine like they had an episode where it was so emotional. It had so much like trauma, sadness, sorrow in just one episode, and just conveying of a character, you know, explaining a character's history, what they went through, and what got them to being a ghost. It was just an amazing episode. I really appreciated that one.
A great job of balancing the comedy, which there's a lot of comedy in it, the action, there's a lot of action in it, as well as these few emotional moments, as well as making you, the viewer, probably relate to some of the situations when it comes to the romance and like the awkwardness of romance and shit. So I just think they just nail all of it, to be honest. I don't have a single complaint about the show.
Same.
And like I said, a lot of what this show offers are things that I really just don't even like in most anime in general. Like the comedy bits. I don't really like a lot of anime comedies. They don't.
I like anime comedies. Konosuba, one of my favorites. Slice of Life, love that. I love romance. I don't know. I'm more of a weeb, you know, compared to penguinz0, where I bet for him he likes good art style. I think for me, I give a lot of animes a chance, and I just say, man, as long as it's just entertaining, fuck it, let's watch it. Like I like watching the classic. Like watching the new stuff. Anything that keeps me entertained, and you know, I'm all about the story. You know, fuck everything else. Is the story good? You know, that's for me, and particularly.
Don't really make me, you know, giggle. I'm not grabbing at my belly like Santa Claus, breaking out into fits of laughter watching the anime character shoot blood out of his nose for the millionth time. Like, I'm usually not laughing at the comedy gags in most anime. But in here, I actually did have a couple of moments where I was giggling. And it's just well done. Like, it does things different while still exploring similar concepts to other anime. I really am surprised at just how well the show is written.
Incredible.
And it's so refreshing just how unserious it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Where you have things like Turbo Granny possessing Okarun, and now all of a sudden he has to go on this noble quest to find his missing testicles, which have turned into golden balls and flew across the world like fucking
Sounds stupid, but hella funny and interesting.
Dragon balls. Like that's so silly, and it's really self-aware in the silliness, but they play it straight. So it like feels really good. Like it's just entertaining. And it's not afraid to be serious. Like I mentioned, they have some really emotional moments that are done very well. And they also do the romance really well. They don't tackle romance in the show the same way a lot of other anime do.
Yeah.
So it feels like
some anime, they tackle it so terribly, but this one, it tackles it to a point where it's I would say like a PG-13 type of romance anime. It's pretty good. I like it. It's slow paced. It's like a slow romance. I like that. Whereas everything else is quick, boom, 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 boom.
That they just knew what the fuck they were doing. The action is great. The writing is great. The aliens, like the aliens in particular, when they fight the aliens, are really cool, and they're also super silly. Like the aliens are doing like crazy dances and shit, and they look super silly. And they keep talking about trying to harvest the humans' banana organs. Once again, talking about penis. Like there's the show is also first and foremost making dick jokes out the wazoo. Like it's hey, they've been studying some of my old transcripts, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, though, I think I've glazed it enough. Point is, I do think Dandadan is the best anime of the year, hands down.
True.
So, yeah, that's really about it.
So yeah, I would give it that title of it being, I wouldn't say necessarily it's the anime of the year, but it's up there, man. It's definitely top 3. You know, Frieren was there. You know, Frieren really hit the market. Oshinoko, I never really watched Oshinoko season 2. I've watched Delicious in Dungeon, the Netflix anime. I wouldn't put that one for me wasn't my favorite, but I mean like this one, Dandadan gave me so many like similarities of like damn, I feel like I'm watching the anime of Rick and Morty. Not the anime Rick and Morty, like I'm watching an anime version of Rick and Morty. That's Dandadan, not that fucking Rick and Morty anime. You know, like that Rick and Morty anime sucked, you know? But yeah, this one is just an amazing series, you know? Like I really enjoyed Dandadan. You know, I would put it up there with Frieren. I think my top 3 for the year is Frieren, Windbreaker, and Dandadan. You know, and Jujutsu Kaisen even came out. Holy smokes. This was a crazy year. You know, I'm even forgetting about a few of those. But yeah, you know, I would have to put it up there. It was really enjoyable, this anime. I really enjoyed it a lot. So hey guys, tell me what you guys think about this anime. What's your guys' top anime for this year? I think Dandadan is up there. I wouldn't necessarily give it number 1, but it is up there for sure. Yeah guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.